Hello, everyone. So while we're gonna finish setting everything up, I'm just gonna, just say a little bit of a welcome, just talk about today. So today, Case is going up against Elkhorn, so we're gonna have to see how that goes. And while that's going on, I'm gonna just talk to you about today's schedule. So we don't have any interviews today, unfortunately. I know, I'm sorry, but yeah. My partner, Aiden, he was unable to make it today. He's, piled up with work and all that, all that high school stuff. He's gonna catch up on all that. And, yeah. So, let's just get into today's match. So, while we're facing Elkhorn today, I'm gonna go over our starting lineup. So, let me get to the cards. Okay. So first up is Emily, or Em the Man. She's our main support, also our captain. Sorry. Her mains are Mercy, Moira, and Anna, and her average healing is about 10,134 per 10 minutes. That's pretty good. And then next up, we have Rated, aka Miguel. He is one of Case's DPS. His mains are Reaper, Sombra, and McCree. He does about 17. He has about 17.3 eliminations for 10 minutes, which is good. Next up, we have Invited, aka Dominic. He is Case's main tank. He plays Ryan, Zarya, and Hammond, and his average damage blocked is 17,243. So that's a lot of damage blocked. And up next is a Critical Hit. Let me find him here. Also known as Nathan. He is Case's off tank. He plays Roadhog, Zarya, Diva. His average hero damage is 8,144 for 10 minutes. So, that's moderate. And then next up is Crazy Crafter, aka Luke. Luke is one of Case's supports. He uses Lucio, Brig, and Baptiste. His average healing is 10,819 every 10 minutes. So, that's actually a pretty good amount. And then, as you all know, of course we're going to have Pun Dude, aka Addison, on our starting lineup. His role is DPS. He plays Genji, McCree, and Hanzo. And Pun Dude gets about 22.85 eliminations every 10 minutes. So he is definitely, he's definitely in there. He's getting the kills. And then let's go over the people who are on our bench currently, but they might get subbed in later. So first we're going to do Becca, aka Beep Bop Boo. She is one of our support players. She uses Zen, Mercy, and Diva. And her average healing is about 3,790 for 10 minutes. She uses more off supports like Zenyatta, as you can see here. So, not always as much healing, but definitely a whole lot more damage. And then next up, we have Ariel AJ. She is our other DPS. She uses Ashe, Hanzo, Tracer, and her average eliminations per 10 minutes is 21.41. So that's pretty good. That's just under Pun Dude. So, they're kind of, when those two get put together, they can be quite deadly. And yeah. I don't think we'll be seeing Dr. Lunatic today, unfortunately. He's been MIA for a while. So, yeah. So, let's quickly go over some highlights from last week. And so now let's go over the varsity smash schedule while we're here, while we're figuring out what we're gonna do. So this is varsity smash. Week 1 of November, they're going to be going up against Elkhorn. Then they have week 2 of November, they're going up against Appleton East. Oh, this is the RUSD league. And then for week 3, they're doing Union Grove. And then for week 4, they're doing Park. And then for the WIHSEA esports, they're going to be doing, first week is Bayport, second week is Horlick, third week is Wilmont, and fourth week is Milton. Next up, we're going to go over the Varsity Overwatch. For the RUSD League, first week is Arrowhead, second week is Horlick, third week is Elkhorn, and then, well, actually, third week, this is actually the one we're on, which is Elkhorn. And then next week, November 25th, we face Wilmont. And then for WIHSEA, we have, for week 5, we have Appleton East. Week 6 is Union Grove. Week 7 is Park. And week 8 is Bayport. So, we're getting a whole lot of schools in. Okay, next is our JV Smash. So for week 1, we have their cases going up against Bigfoot. Week 2, cases going up against Jefferson. Week 3, we go up against Bigfoot again. Week 4, we go up against Muskego. And then in the WIHSEA, case goes up against Arrowhead B, Rural Virtual, Vox Valley A, and then Port Washington. So, we're getting a whole lot of different schools up in here. Okay, so for today's matchup, we are going up against, Case is going up against Elkhorn. I think we're going to be playing till, I think we're playing either up until 3 wins or all 5. I'm going to have to determine that. But, we're working on it. Oh, looks like we are going into our game. So, let's get over there. Give me a second. Actually, really quick. Let's just go over control rules really quick. So, it's called Control, but in other words, it's also called King of the Hill, where both teams are fighting over a single point, and whoever holds that point till 100% wins. So, yeah. Okay, so technically we're playing first to 3, but, we will probably do like that 4th match. So, in chat, does anyone want to see anyone in particular, or no? I'll give you guys a minute to respond. So, while we're here, it looks like... Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, well, so, looks like we had a DC, so, we'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to talk a bit about our Homecoming Spirit Week. So for Monday, we have class colors for freshmen. We have, like the white. For sophomores, we have gold/yellow. Juniors is green. Seniors are black. Tuesday is Safari Day. Thursday, we have Fashion Disaster. And Friday is Flannel Day. So, that's always fun. So this is from our student council. Looks like we don't really have anything for Wednesday, but I guess it's because we don't usually have classes on Wednesdays. So, that's just that. Oh, I got some word that we are about to... Okay. Here, let me get to the... Okay, so we are back in the game, and it looks like we're going to have a confrontation here. Looks like Pundude is going to try and push in, get some poke damage. Elkhorn's Doomfist top is definitely applying some pressure on that choke point. Rated does get a pick on JC Wild. Pundude gets 2. And it looks like that is Elkhorn going to be pushed back here. Case does get the point. They're going to have to hold it here. In chat, is there anyone on Elkhorn you guys want to spectate? I'm actually quite interested in spectating top. Looks like Elkhorn is going for the back cap. It looks like it might work. It did. Just get a little bit on there. Jade Eggs did pay for, going back there to cap. Here, let's spectate top, which is Elkhorn. They were on Doomfist, and now top has switched to Hanzo. Pundu does send out his blade. Gets 2. His team is there to support him. Down goes Jade Eggs. Pundu is on a tear. Top does go down. Case is pushing Elkhorn back. Sorry, I keep forgetting names. Looks like Case does get the first point here. We're going to have to see how this goes. So far, Case is going strong. Elkhorn did put up a fight. Ooh, would you look at that? Top is now going Tracer. Alright, so next up, looks like Case is once again going with their, very patented, very aggressive composition. While Elkhorn does seem to have a bit of a more neutral, the Tracer in there to go cause chaos while the Junkrat sits behind. Rated does go down. Pundude also gets a pick. Pundude's getting picked off here. Looks like Case is gonna take down Elkhorn here. And Elkhorn does get pushed back. So, we're gonna look at some ultimates here. So, for ultimates, it's currently no longer in Elkhorn's favor. It was in Elkhorn's favor, but they used their only ult. Yeah. So let's go to JC Wild. Okay, so let's go to JDEX now. I mean, that's not JDEX rated. Yeah, let's back to Case for a little bit. So, rated is waiting for, Elkhorn to walk through so he can get some attacks in. He does get it killed for what he did, but he did take out one of Elkhorn's members. Pundude now going for a play. Pundude does go down. I'm gonna go to invited. That's not. This is invited. Rated gets 2. Gets 3. Rated is on a bit of a tear here. If Elkhorn doesn't touch the point pretty quick here, it's going to be game over. Looks like there is some stalling on point. Pundu does find the Junkrat who was hiding away. Okay. And it looks like Case does get the first map. So, Pundu does get a nice little play of the game here. I'm going to mute myself and just let you guys watch.
Excellent.
All right, so really quick, let's talk about some hybrid rules, which we're about to get into. So really quick, let's just talk about a play right here. So Case definitely did put up a bit more of a fight than Elkhorn. Elkhorn did put up an amazing fight, though. They did get towards that point, but Case's pressure was just a little too much. And definitely Pundude and Rated working together with like that passive-aggressive kind of playstyle definitely was getting some picks. Top on Elkhorn's team, he was definitely getting in there, trying to get some poke damage in. Usually wasn't able to get out alive because usually Case would take out the rest of his team before they could help him. But yeah. So really quick, let's go over some hybrid rules. So hybrid is basically where you capture a point where there's an attacking and defending team. And the attacking team has to capture a point and then push a payload for 2 more points. And the defending team has to, try and stop this. And should both teams get to the very end, then they go again with however much time they have left. And if one of the teams or both of the teams have under a minute, it just gets rounded up to a minute. So, it's not like super short. And yeah, so let's get into the game. So, if we look at the team compositions, Case is definitely actually aggressive, even though Hanzo may be a bit more defensive, definitely can be aggressive. It looks like Elkhorn is trying to pick which character they want to, definitely burn down as much of the shields as they can in that choke point, like right here. That Junkrat and the Junkrat will definitely be able to tear through the shields, and whatever Elkhorn decides to do will definitely dictate whether they can get through this. Here, let's watch one of Elkhorn's supports. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I'll try, but I don't really want to butcher it. It's Arfinilier. I can't. But yeah. Ooh, they do go down. Let's go to top. That's not top. That's not top either. I apologize. Here we go. Oh, top goes down. Oh. Looks like we have another DC by JC Wild. So, really quick, let's just go into the be right back, because we'll be back just once we get the surge out. See you then. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in a flash. We're gonna watch a bit more of top, trying to make a bit of space for his team. Case is quite coordinated, so it's going to be hard to make that space. And Pundu does have a very strong Genji. We're going to have to see how Top's Genji does do against him. Looks like they're kind of trading. But Top does take down Pundu. Let's watch a bit of one of Elkhorn's tanks, Jadex. Ooh, he does go down. How about Ender, the other Elkhorn tank? Critical hit does take down. Okay. Both teams have lost support. Out comes Pundu with the Dragon Blade. It's deadly. Looks like Elkhorn does get taken down here. Pundu with the huge plays. Let's watch a little bit of Ariel. Ariel does have her ultimate, so she will be able to, focus anyone down who goes into the choke point. And, yeah. So, from an ultimate perspective, once again, I'd say that Case is a bit more at an ultimate advantage here. Oh, down goes one of Elkhorn's ults. Ariel is just on a tear with the Hanzo. Just getting picks left and right. Invited is getting pressured here. His shield is going down. Ariel does go down, but it looks like Ariel is going to get rezzed here. Ariel goes for the ultimate. Gets two. Let's switch it over to critical hit. One of Case's tanks. Oh. Looks like we're gonna have yet another DC. So we'll be right back. We're going back in. Elkhorn has decided to do a 5v6. Very bold move. Looks like Elkhorn is going to be down one of their DPS. Won't be getting as much damage out. Out comes Pun Dude. Gets two. Invited gets another. Looks like Elkhorn is starting to run out of time. They only have a few seconds left. Top Knight tries to make a last-ditch effort to flank, but does get taken down, and that is round one. So, yeah. So, round one did go to Case. Very strong defense. I could tell that Elkhorn did almost have some breakthroughs there, but Case always threw out their ultimates just at the right time, so they were able to keep them back. But yeah. So now we're going to see Case on the offensive, and since Elkhorn didn't get any percentage on the point, all Case has to do is get one tick out of the 3, aka 1/3 of the point, and then they win the map. So, looks like Case is going to do the cheeky, like Pharah kind of covering while we have a Symmetra who's going to teleport the rest of the team. Very interesting yet strong strategy. Who do you guys want to spectate? Anyone got someone they want to watch in particular, or no? Feel free to put it in chat. Oh, we want some Crazy Crafter? Okay. Crazy Crafter, aka Luke. He is one of Case's supports. The teleport does come out. Crazy Crafter does go down. Looks like Crazy Crafter is going to get rezzed. Pun Dude gets one. Top takes out Pun Dude. Critical hit gets a pick on Elkhorn's support. Case is putting out some pressure. Case is losing people, but Case has some very reliable heals. And it looks like that is the map, which goes to Case. Can we get some hype in chat? So, I'll let you guys just watch us play the game. Alright, we are back. So, from what I can tell, Case is putting up some very strong offensive and defensive plays. Elkhorn is definitely putting up a fight, but Case's pressure is just a little bit too much. And it doesn't help that Elkhorn is currently down a player. So, really quick, before we get into the matches again, let's go over escort rules. So escort is basically the second half of hybrid, which you guys sadly didn't get to see there, where you only push the payload and you have to push it as far as you can. There's 3 points, and like I said with the previous with hybrid, sorry, if both teams make it all the way to the end, then you go with however much time you have left. And whoever gets farther wins, basically. And let's see, do we know what? Okay, so we're gonna do Dorado. So this is more of like a kind of like Mexican themed map. It is the one in the top left. You can see it there. So looks like we are gonna do that. So. Yeah, actually, really quick, I'm going to go over our homecoming Spirit Week. So for Monday, we have class colors. So for the freshmen, we wear white. For sophomores, oh my god, my English is like gold or yellow. Juniors is green, and seniors are black. Tuesdays is like Safari Day, so that's pretty cool. Thursday is Fashion Disaster. And Friday is Flannel Day, so just some fun stuff. Okay, so it looks like we are getting back into our game. Once again, is there anyone besides Crazy Crafter you guys want to see? Feel free to put it in chat. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to, watch this map. Also, yeah, the man. Looks like, my English. Elkhorn did find a substitute for JC Wild 1, who was the person who kept DCing, which they are the man. They are currently on Lucio. So, from what I can tell, Elkhorn is definitely going with a much more aggressive kind of composition. You can tell with like the dive tanks, the Reaper, Genji, DPS. But with Case, like both their DPS are both made for the skies. The Mercy to support them, while Invited and Critical Hit are Roadhog and Winston on the ground. Let's spectate Pundude really quick, like just for this beginning fight. Elkhorn doesn't really have a hit scan, so Echo and Farah could both be a problem. Case is starting to split up Elkhorn's players. Ariel gets one. Critical Hit gets another. Invited gets one. Pundude's trying to finish off top, but gets picked off by Reaper. Yeah, let's watch the substitute in for JC Wild 1, the man. Oh wait, we want some M the man? Okay. So M the man. Case's Mercy. Oh, does go down. Yeah, let's really quick, while M the man's respawning, let's look at the man. There's two mans, and I don't know which one to look at. Looks like the man does go down, so we're gonna go back to M the man now. Pundude with a tear. Looks like the man is going to stick with M the man. Is going to stick with Pundude. You know, Invited, Pundude, and M the man are definitely making some space for their team to push the payload. Now just trying to keep the enemies at bay. Pundude is starting to get a little low here. Invited looks like he needs some help. He's going to get picked off here. Down goes Invited. Down goes M the man. Let's go to critical hit for a minute. Let's see how he does on Hog. Oof, Reaper on a tear with 3. If anyone could tell me how to pronounce that name in chat, that'd be sick. But until then, I'm just gonna call them by the hero they're playing. So, from an ultimate perspective, Elkhorn is definitely in the lead with all 6. Critical hit does get caught behind. He's getting chased by pretty much the entire team and gets taken down. So, out comes one of Case's ults, and so does one of Elkhorn's. Looks like ults are going to start getting thrown out. Oh, Case is in the lead here.
The payload moves with certainty.
Invited does take down top, and looks like Case does capture the second point. Reaper does get Pundude again. Monster of a Reaper. Oh, down he goes. Critical hit had to take him out. Both of Case's tanks, Invited and Critical Hit, are making space. Top with the double kill. Soul Smashers with a kill on I'm the Man. Ariel is getting some kills here. Oh, down goes Ariel. Down goes the man. Ooh, looks like there's some trading. Pundude gets 2. Gets traded out. Top ults. But he is getting pushed back, and down he goes. Critical Hit is making sure that Reaper stays away from the payload. Several ultimates are coming out. Revive on Invited, who got killed by the Diva Bomb. Looks like Case is struggling a bit here. Pundude is getting some picks here. Ooh. The ultimates just keep on coming out. Down goes Jade Eggs. Beep Bop Boo, aka Becca, does also go down. Gets rezzed. Such a chaotic fight. The man goes down. Let's watch some aerial. Does get a diva just as Case captures the 3rd point. So, yeah. Case definitely was struggling there towards the end. They burnt up a whole lot of their ults there at the end, so I mean in the fight before the last one, so they were definitely at a disadvantage there, but they were able to pull through and get the 3rd point. Okay, so this round we're gonna more focus on spectating Elkhorn, because you know I mainly focused with Case there, and I know there might be some Elkhorn fans and watching, so we're gonna watch Arafinular. I probably butchered that, but that's alright. So once again, Elkhorn is going with the more like offensive kind of composition, which is perfectly fine. Like, that's to be expected. A whole lot of people like playing offensive on this map. Well, Case is going with a much more defensive composition than I expected. Pundit on the soldier, which you don't see too often. So, Elkhorn's Reaper is going to start trying to pick at Invited. And with top on the Pharah, the shield goes down really quick. Top does get aerial. Top and Arafinular are working together, and those two together are putting out some serious damage. Top gets another. Case is starting to get picked off here. Top is going crazy with the Pharah. Ender does take down critical hit. Top is hurting Invited pretty bad here. Looks like Top is going to pick up their Mercy. I mean Elkhorn's Mercy. Help her get back to the payload quicker. Pundit gets a pick on the man. The Top is putting some pressure. Does get Pundit, but does get taken out in the process. Pundit is brought back. Let's go to J-Dags, aka Elkhorn's Winston. Surprised he isn't diving that Widow. Oh, down goes the Widow. Reaper does ult and gets nanoed, but does get hooked out of his ult. Top with the double kill. Ender does have his ult, so should he decide to diva nuke here, just have to break the shield. Looks like Case is getting pushed back here. Pundit does switch to the McCree. Ender gets taken out of his mech. Well, Top does get Pundit, who is running away. Top gets aerial too. Pundit does get rezzed. Top does go down. Let's go to the man. Looks like Pundit is trying to get a little bit of chip damage in to help build up his ult. Reaper does go down. Pundit is still back here, just trying to get kills. Aerial gets one as well. Down goes J-Dags. So, my English, Elkhorn does seem to have a whole lot of ults here. Case is using up one of theirs right now. Elkhorn does put out Jadex's ult, making space. The man does go down. Let's go to Jadex. Pundu does put out the Deadeye. Top and Pundu kill each other. Pundu does get res though. Looks like Elkhorn is getting picked apart here. The man goes down. Top back on the Doomfist. Invited does take out Ender, sadly, but we're gonna have to see how Jadex does do here. Looks like he does get taken down. Let's go back to top now on the Doomfist. Top is definitely putting up a fight. Him and Pundit are constantly having duels. And the man does send out her ult. Top takes out Invited. Top takes down Ariel. Looks like Case is trying to hold the high ground, as Obi-Wan once did. He always tried to hold the high ground. And the man does res Pundude. Elkhorn is starting to get picked off here. I don't think, yeah, it looks like they're not going to get, looks like they're not going to win that fight there. Here, let's watch a bit of Reaper again, or Area Finular. Yep, that's totally how it's pronounced. Top and Area Finular together do take down Critical Hit and Invited. Both of Case's tanks are down. This is a massive opportunity. Looks like Elkhorn was smart enough to take advantage of this opportunity. And they're really pushing that payload. Oh, Elkhorn is starting to get picked off now. Jadex does get nanoed. He can't get close enough to that payload though with Critical Hit. Using his ultimate. All of the nano on Jadex is gone. Down goes Jadex. Looks like Ender now goes out. Drops the Diva Nuke. Isn't able to get any kills. And down goes Ender. Elkhorn has one ult left. The matter of getting it into Case's backline, though, and getting the pick are pretty low when Invited and Pundit both also have their ults. Reaper gets solo shattered. Let's watch a bit of Soul Smashers. Top does take care of Pundude. Becca, Top, and the man all go down. Pundude now sends out the Deadeye, gets 2. Invited also picks the Reaper. And it looks like Case is going to get the map win. I think since we did get first to 3, Case does technically win this interaction. Oh, I've been forgetting to update scores here. I'll just mute myself while the game's going.
Most enjoyable.
Okay, so I believe Case did technically win here, but I believe we are going to play a fourth match. Just, you know, just have a little fun. So, for that, we are going to be playing Assault. Assault is also known as 2CP, which is kind of what it sounds like. There's an attacking team and a defending team. The attacking team has to capture 2 points. They capture the first one, and once they do that, it unlocks a second point for them to capture. Just for those who don't know what's going on. And yeah, so let's go to the talk shop for a little bit. So, unfortunately, my partner Aiden, you know, as I said earlier, some of you guys might not have been here. You know, he's piled up on work. He couldn't make it, so, you know, it's just me today. He might be missing for maybe a few games up to maybe a few weeks. I don't know. He's kind of doing his own thing right now. And, yeah, but let's talk about some plays. So, really quick, I'm going to let you guys just see, like, a quick highlight reel of some stuff that Case has done from last week. They did really well. Actually, wait, no. We're going to be going into the game. I forgot. Alright, so let's get into the game. Let me get there. Okay, here we go. A very surprising pick, Temple of Anubis. This is definitely an interesting pick. So, I think Case is attacking. Yeah, they're attacking. So, besides anyone who's already been said, is there anyone you guys want to see a little bit of gameplay from? I still have to switch around a bit, but is there anyone you want to see, like, first? You know, like, just, like, in the starting brawl? If not, I'll just pick someone by random, but... Also, can we get a bit of Elkhorn love in chat as well? Like, we've been praising Case a lot, but, you know, Elkhorn deserves some praise, too. Okay, so let's get ready. For the starting push, we'll watch Fun Dude. And then after that, we'll maybe go with, like, Invited, Critical Hit, or, you know, someone else. Fun Dude tries to go for the 360. Fun Dude is applying some pressure here on the Widow. Jadex goes down. Soul Smashers goes down, but so does Ariel. Yeah, let's get into the action with... That's the wrong person, but that's alright. We're gonna do Ender. Looks like Elkhorn is putting up a strong defense here. Oh. Down goes Elkhorn. And it looks like Case is going to get the first point. So let's spectate some of Invited. So really quick before we get into the major fight, Case definitely has more ults, but it's more of how you use them. Case gets 2 picks. Invited does get countered by Reaper, so might have some issues there. Invited, you know, trying to keep Elkhorn in spawn. Invited goes down, but it looks like Case is going to get the second point before Elkhorn can get there. Case with a very strong offense there. Elkhorn was pretty strong in the beginning, but once they started getting staggered, they just couldn't hold on. So now we're gonna watch Case on defense. So they usually play more aggressive, so I'm surprised that the Case does have a pretty strong defense. So we have seen a bit of Elkhorn's offense, very strong, but Case's pressure is usually a bit stronger than most offenses. Usually it takes teams with really strong meta players, like people who know what the meta is and they play those heroes really well. Or it takes people who are far more experienced at the game. But usually we can hold our own against people who are same to a bit higher level than us. So let's watch some of Beep Bop Boo. She is playing some Ana, just chilling in the back. Which I think is probably the safest position for an Ana, because, can't really get attacked there. It's behind the safety of her team. Top does pick Aerial. I'm the Man does nearly get taken out. Pundu does go down. So does Arianifilier. Beep Bop Boo goes straight into the battle, gets taken out. Top with the double kill. Looks like Case's defense is getting torn apart here. Top with the picks. He's been doing crazy. I never thought Top would be so strong on Widow. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure he's perfectly capable, but I never expected this good. Ooh, Top with the beautiful picks. Look at that. Oh my lord, Top is just popping off. Can we get some hype in chat? Looks like Top is gonna try and get some poke damage in, just try and make space.
No one can hide from my sight. Heroes never die.
Aerial does change from Ashe to Torb, so they do have that turret as support. Top the pick on Becca, aka Beep Bop Boo. Pundu does go down. Becca does get revived, and looks like Elkhorn does get pushed back here. Oh, Top gets hooked and taken out. So, let's spectate a bit of Aerial, who is currently playing Torb. Or Torbjorn, for the full name, but people just call him Torb. So, Aerial's trying to draw them into the choke point is what I'm assuming, where the rest of the team, where the rest of Case can pick them all off. Oh, Top at the pick on Aerial while Elkhorn's Reaper gets 3. Make that 4. A huge offense. I'm not sure if Aerial's going to make it in time. Looks like not. Both teams did have their time reduced because roughly both teams, they had a little bit too long of time. The game's trying to keep the games a bit shorter, which I can understand. But I mean, like, if you fought hard to get all that time, I feel like you should at least keep it. But I guess I also have to understand what the game devs were thinking at the time. So it's a bit of a trade-off. So we will now be seeing Elkhorn on the offense again. Anyone want to see anyone in particular again? Just curious. I mean, like, now's the time. Like, before everything starts and it's drama of, you know, people attacking other people and all that. Because it looks like Pundude was struggling there, now that I'm thinking about it. He was definitely struggling in the 1v1s against Top, so... I kind of want to see Pundude go up against Top a little bit, so... I'll just, you know, watch Pundude for a little bit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ariel is gonna... Here, let's go up to Ariel really quick. Does get pressured off the high ground. Now we're gonna go to Pundude, who should start getting into battle pretty soon here. Pundude does get a surprise pick on top. Invited gets Ender, but Invited does also get traded.
Did that sting?
Pundude is trying to go one-on-one with Zen. Top gets a beautiful pick on Ariel. Top gets another pick on Beepapu, aka Becca. Pundude gets the man. Pundude is going to start getting pressured. Pundude does get body shot, he does not have much health left. The man does go down. Looks like there's an up-close and personal fight. Both Pundude and Top are both taken out. Here, let's watch a bit of Ender. Actually, no, Jade-Eggs. Elkhorn's Reaper does get 2. Make that 3. Ooh. Case is trying to hold on a little bit longer, but I don't think they'll be able to hold on. Alright, looks like Elkhorn is going to get this first point. So they won't have much time. They only have enough time to pretty much get to the point. They have no room for error here. I mean, sorry, not they. Elkhorn has no room for failure here. Ooh. 2 of Elkhorn's members are already down. Make that only 1 now. They have to push into the point and they have to make it there fast. They're losing members and health really quick. If they don't get to the point really quick here. Down goes Jade-Eggs. So it looks like Case only has to capture the whole of first point and then 1 tick of the second point. So, pretty strong, pretty strong. So, my English. So, we'll get to see Case on the offensive now while Elkhorn does some defense. So, let's hope that Case can, you know, push through. I think I'm going to spectate a bit of M the Man, Ariel, and Beepapu this round. If that's good with everyone in chat. Actually, no, I should probably do some more of Elkhorn, shouldn't I? So we're going to do the Man.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back alive, but who's counting?
Okay, you guys ready? This is the make or break round.
8 days since I last saw you, and neither have you, Nick.
Let me show you how it's done.
Looks like Elkhorn does like having, you know, like their own little ledges here.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Regen burst activated.
Looks like Soul Smashers is going to keep top with some damage boost. Top does go down. Okay, let's switch to M the Man's perspective here. Invited does go down. Ooh, top is getting lots of picks here. Very strong DPS. Ariel does get taken down. Down goes Jade Eggs.
Ich kümmere mich dich.
Looks like Case is going to start making a move here.
Get into position. Damage increase.
Pundude does get Soul Smashers.
Heroes never die.
Pundude gets the Man. Pundude gets the Reaper. Critical hit gets May.
I'm capturing the objective.
Pundude gets Jade Eggs. And critical hit gets Ender. And that looks like it's going to be first point. And Case is going to get it. So, next we're going to watch Becca, aka Beepapu. She actually really likes playing tanks, actually. But, we needed another support, and she decided to step up to the plate. And she says she's actually enjoying playing support, so good for her. Looks like 2 of Elkhorn's ults do go out. Both teams are trading. Looks like Case is going to get pushed back to the choke point here.
Step right up.
Looks like Case is going to have to get to the point pretty quickly here. Pundude gets Ender. As long as Case just pushes directly to the point, they should be able to capture it. They have the manpower. Beepapu does go down. Let's go back to M the Man. That's not M the Man. This is M the Man. Beepapu is brought back into the fight. Ariel gets one. Top gets one. Critical hit gets another one. Pretty even fight. Pundude does have Deadeye, but he is taken out. Top gets 2. I'm the Man can't fight the entire team on her own. Top gets another. Goes into overtime. I'm not sure if Case is going to make it. It looks like it was a draw. Let me tell you, I think Elkhorn definitely stepped up to the plate there. Case was they were applying pressure, they were doing everything they could, but, you know, just Elkhorn just held up their defense, and just Case couldn't get through. They just couldn't get, like, that massive team wipe that they needed. So, a surprising end to the game. And, yeah. So, I think that went surprisingly well. But, yeah. So, I don't think we're playing a third match. No. And, I don't think we'll, be having any interviews today either. So thank you for tuning in today, and, have a good rest of your day. Oh yes, sure. So, could we get a last look at some things coming up this week? Okay. So, I'll really quick go over the oh my god. Do you guys want to see like the schedules like for games, or do you guys just want to hear about like the homecoming like Spirit Week? Really quick, just anything. Here, I'll just go over both really quick. So, for Spirit Week, we have for Monday we have class colors. You know, freshmen wear white, sophomores wear gold/yellow, juniors wear green, and seniors wear black. Oh, okay. So schedules, okay. So for Varsity Smash, for RUSD League, I hear there are some homecoming games. Yes, actually there are. So let me find those really quick. Let me find it. We do have a homecoming game. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Sorry. I'm so today's recent match. No, that's not it. Oh my god. I feel so stupid. Let me find it. I'm so sorry. Smash Homecoming. No. Smash does have they do have their homecoming game on 11/19, 7 p.m. Central something time. I forgot what the D stands for. That's around 7 p.m. So that's 2 days. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow. So that's for Smash Bros. I don't see. I know Case had. I mean, Overwatch does have a homecoming. I think it's next week, right? Should be. But like it's either this Friday or I think it was this Friday, right? Should be right beneath. Homecoming royalty review, right? The royalty reveal, is that it? Or no? I think it is it. I don't want to goof it. Okay, royalty reveal. Okay, so I didn't want to press the wrong one. So once again, we are going up against Walden. This is going to be 11:20 at 7 p.m. Central D time. I forgot what D stands for once again. So that's in about 2 days. Make sure you come up, and yeah, so that's going to be a pretty hype match. And yeah, I think that's everything I needed to cover. I have a homecoming half. Yep. All right, I believe that is all. Unless V, you want to check me on that. And I believe once again that is all. Thank you for coming out tonight, and have a good rest of your day.